Well, it all started while I was in school back on campus. So I went for night reading. As I was going, I didn't take the main door to the back because the campus, I mean the hostel itself has two gates. The front gate that leads to the school compound and then the back gate. That's what was happening at my back. When I turned, the other one held my mouth. It's like down. The other one lifted me up. So the tapping, closing my mouth and lifting up, I felt 3 minutes. So I need to shout, but I could not shout. They laid me down on the ground there. I was just there. So they now faced me. All of them came in front of me.
When you say all of them, how many are we talking about? 5 times.
The one himself as the boss himself tore my dress, everything I was wearing. And he now was like flaunting his thing in front of me. I didn't know happiness, but a thunder struck. Thunder struck from heaven, just struck him down.
How many of you remember this woman? Hey guys, this is Global Conco, and you are watching Africa Unveil. So today guys, today's episode is totally different from the usual. It's totally different from what we used to see on this platform. Today we are going to listen to a very intriguing story, a story that when you're done listening to it, you'll be like, are you sure this thing happened, right? So with me here is
Priscilla.
Yeah, this is Miss Priska for short. She's the chief protagonist of the story. She's the one that has the story to tell. So don't touch the dial, stay with us and make sure you watch till the end. Trust me guys, this one is worth your data, okay? So, Ma, are you ready to tell us the story?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready.
When I heard of this story, I was like, "Are you sure this is what happened? Like, this is real?" That's why I said, "Okay, let me just come today and meet you in person and ask you how it happened." So first and foremost, where are you from?
Imo State.
So which part of Imo State?
Abombise.
Abombise. Okay. And of course you are married, right?
Yeah.
And okay, let's not go there. So, which school did you graduate from?
Federal College of Education.
I mean, the name of the school.
Plateau State. That's the name of the school.
That's the name of the school. Okay, where did the thing happen?
Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't want us to waste the time of the audience. So, can you tell us what really happened? How it started? Let's just go there. I want you to be the one to tell them. Let's not be like I'm the one saying it. Just tell us what really happened that day.
Okay. Well, it all started while I was in school back on campus. So I went for night reading, evening reading in the campus. Because our school journey is normally on from 7 to 10.
Okay.
So after that, I was going back. I stayed in the hostel. I didn't stay off camp. I was in the hostel.
You live inside the school?
Yeah, I was in the school. So returning back to my campus, to my hostel. As I was going, I didn't take the main door. I took the back gates. Because the campus, the hostel itself has two gates. The front gate that leads to the school compound and then the back gate. So I took the back gate route and going to my hostel. As I was going, I felt someone touching me, kind of tapping me at my back. When I turned, The other one held my mouth so I can't shout. The other one lifted me up. So, with the tapping, closing my mouth and lifting up, I felt 3 men.
Okay.
So, as if you lift someone up now, you'll be trying to kind of struggle.
Struggling, yeah.
So I was struggling, trying to shout, but I could not shout. I was struggling. So the other ones now held my leg side. The other one held my shoulder to my arm. Then one held my waist side. While one was closing their mouth.
Wow.
We are heading to the bush.
So around what time is this happening?
After this thing, I think around after 10 or so, because the school gym was already off, going back to the hostel.
And you were walking alone, right?
Yeah, I was alone, walking through the back door. We are going we're just heading toward that direction, not knowing where I was going to or where they were taking me to either. We're just going. All of a sudden, I now found myself in the midst of a thick bush. Well, I call it thick forest because the place was surrounded with so many grasses, bushy area. You will hear no noise, just birds picking and other things. So they laid me down on the ground there. I was just there. So they now faced me. All of them came in front of me.
When you say all of them, how many are we talking about?
5 of them.
5 guys.
Yeah, 5 guys.
Okay.
Came in front of me. They were like, see me, I'm finally here. All this kind of thing. I would just want to cut it short, right?
Yeah.
So they were like, see me here now. Because one of the guys was like trying to ask me out and I refused. That was what brought that issue. I refused.
Okay, you could recognize one of them actually.
Yes, he's a Capone.
Capone.
He was asking me out normally in the summer school, but I refused. I didn't pay attention to him. So I think that provoked him or something. And then he ganged up for that. The aim was to rape me. It kind of make me feel intimidated, or at the end they will be mocking me, kind of telling me to my face that after all those things, after all they tried to play, hard to get,
and now you're finally here.
I'm finally here.
Okay.
So after all they did, they were just trying to mock me, and then everything, to cut the whole story short. Along the line, the Capone himself, that's the boss himself, tore my dress, tore everything I was wearing. He tore everything. I was just left with just my inner, was my boxers. But apart from that, every other thing I was wearing turned off from me, about to happen. Then he now was like flaunting his thing in front of me, kind of
like the thing.
Oh my God. It was not a nice thing to behold though. Just flaunting it in front of me, telling me that thing I was trying to hide from him now, he would take it here freely and nothing will happen. All those kind of a talk. So he was about to kind of come up me. I was like, I don't know what I was even gonna do. Will I shout? Who will hear me? Nobody will hear me. I just laid down there, speechless, I've given up. I've already given up. I was just, anything that happens, anything that comes my way, I take it. So he now removed his dress, everything, and then laid on top of me, trying to kind of come up me. So as that was about happening, I don't know what happened next, but a thunder struck. Thunder struck from heaven and they struck him down.
While he was
about to come on me.
Okay.
About coming up on me. Okay. Then already I just closed my eyes, so that I will not witness what was going to happen. And then a thunder struck. And that thunder, when it struck the first time, I opened my eyes, kind of a frightened what happened. Opening my eyes, I could view the thunder itself, as in the lightning of the thunder. It has branches. So the branches was what struck the other guys. The other guys that were around me. One was holding my leg, one leg here like this. You understand? The branches was what struck the other guys, and then the thunder itself struck the guy who was trying to come on me. The man himself that was trying to come on me. That was how they all fell off. And then I stood up from the ground there, wondering what was happening. I was scared, thinking it would also strike me myself. So I now stood up, looked around, we were on the floor. I felt, jittering. I started shaking, kind of. So I was just trying to find my way out of the bush, of that thick bush. I was going out. That was how I found myself in someone else's house. And that thing happened in the night, but when I got the house, it was already morning. But it was already, I think after 4 to 5 that time, in the morning the next day. So I got to the house, and then the woman welcomed me, gave me clothes to cover my nakedness. I was already naked. Like I said, I was left with just that one I wore inside. Every other thing in me was off. She then gave me clothes, and then I covered up, and then asked me what happened. I told her what happened. She now helped me, took me back to school in her car, and I reported to my chaplain. And then reported it to the school authority. Yeah. When they were asking me what happened, I told them. So after some days, this thing happened. After some days, like a day or two, some persons were missing. They were missing in the school. So they reported the same case to the authority, and then police, security men were involved. We are involved for the search. So when they were searching around the school, where they came to ask me what happened, according to my story, so they used the story and then started tracing back that same route where they took me, because it's from the back gates, they went straight. So they just followed that road straight, searching the whole bushes around the environment. And then finally they got them. They got the bodies, they were already dead.
But you mean, like, there's no life in them? Like,
they are gone.
Like
their body was already swollen. In fact, you could perceive some nasty smells coming out.
Can you still remember the year this thing happened?
I can't really remember the year. My second year in school was an 210.
That was around 210. And there were, proofs, like people can literally say that they knew when this happened in school. Like they saw the body, everybody in school, like.
Yeah. Because it was open, it was brought out, everybody was coming to view.
So how do you feel when you saw them, like, live next time?
I was, at that moment, I felt I was shocked. I was a bit excited though. One, because they couldn't succeed in their plan, because I wonder what I would have done if they had had their way. You understand? So that excitement, one, for that. But secondly, I was not that happy.
You seem to have a lot of striking stories that happen around you.
I have stories, seriously.
Okay, maybe some other time we can still come around. What actually prompted my coming and everything is the one I heard about the 5 guys that were unalived because they made an attempt of rape. And just like movies, thunder strike, and piano.
Life happened to me live and direct.
And story there is life, a lot of story there.
Unless you are not heard, but
yeah.
They did.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna stop it here, and please do well to like, subscribe, and follow on Facebook, but on YouTube here, subscribe, drop your comment. If there are questions you want me to ask her or something, just drop your comment. I would like to hear or read your own comment, your opinion on this story, you get. And do well to share the video so that YouTube can recommend videos to, some other persons. Thank you. See you when I see you. Bye.